to, as soon as I saw like, okay, we have $10 a day with Soap Opera, the blog, I said, okay, I need to make this work. I can get this to $100 a day if I just work my ass off.
So I'm interested in the work you did on that Soap Opera blog. And in particular, I know you used all these tools and sort of tricks that people can use to build a business almost for free. So can you talk me through the story of how you did that? You started out basically on Facebook, is that right?
At that time, Facebook was a different time for Facebook, where it was
when was this,
easy.
more or less?
2015, 16.
Okay.
Where it was fairly easy and cheap to build a huge fan page around any topic, right? And I've learned very quickly, like, okay, instead of building a fan page about daytime TV shows or even soap operas, the best engagement you get if the fan page is as targeted and niche as possible. So I saw that building a fan page that just talks about Days of Our Lives or just talks about the Young and Restless.
One soap opera, just one soap opera.
One soap opera. Because people don't care for these others. They just care for their soap.
So you start these pages on Facebook. You figure out that building a page for one show is kind of the right way to do it. And then what do you do next?
Yeah. As you can hear, I have an accent. English is not my first language. And I also am not really good at writing. And I don't watch the show, so I couldn't really write. So the idea was, okay, let's start a blog to write about what's going to happen tomorrow in the show. So I bought a domain first. I never buy a premium domain. I just bought whatever was available.
What was it that you bought?
At that time, it was soapshows.com.
Soapshows.com, okay.
Yeah, so now I have the website. Now I need the content. I cannot write it. So let's find a writer. So there's these websites, platforms out there. I use Upwork.com. You can basically hire any type of freelancer that you can think of. I found a writer that started writing one article a day, and then we shared that on our fan pages. And that's how I started to drive traffic slowly from Facebook back to our website.
And how are you making money?
There's a service called Google AdSense that's like everybody's seen the banners when you go to a website. Typically, those banners are served by Google. And then the more traffic you get to your website, the more money you make. And it started with $1 a day, and then $5 a day, and then $10, and then slowly, it went up.
Keep going up. What did it get to?
Right before I sold the business, the company was doing, or the website was doing around $400,000 a month in revenue.
And then, so it's making all this money, and then you sell it, right?
Yeah.
For a lot. It's public, right? The amount of the sale is public. How much was it?
It was close to $9 million in cash.
After the break, Ramon takes his millions and starts investing in new businesses, including that company that makes ramps for wiener dogs. And he comes up against a few gnarly global problems.